Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rolly Round The Campfire. Today it's getting close to Christmas time, so I thought I'd give you a nice simple one that's going to make you look like a winner at every Christmas party, the good old Cobb Loaf. So Mandy's joined the sourdough cult of late, so we've decided to do it with a sourdough loaf instead of just your general traditional Cobb loaf, but you can do it with whatever you want. We're going to give it a crack with the sourdough. But yeah, so basically this is just going to be a creamy prawn coconut Cobb loaf. So what you'll need cream cheese, coconut cream, prawns, Greek yogurt or sour cream, a lime, you want some chopped parsley, garlic and chilli. So it's pretty basic, and a bit of cheese, whatever mozzarella or pizza cheese mix you want, just to put in there with it. So what you need, we use this cream cheese paste or whatever you want to call it. You can use the stuff out of the refrigerator as well. So basically I'm going to put that whole jar in there. Now this recipe is for a full size Cobb, so we'll probably only have to use half of the mixture, but I'm going to make it as a full mix. So if you want to use a normal Cobb loaf, it's not going to be any different. So I say 250 grams of the cream cheese. Then you want 200 of your coconut cream. Just cut him off. This one's been in the van for a while. So that one, chuck the lid back on him. So you want 2 tablespoons of your Greek yogurt or sour cream, whatever you prefer. We've had this in the fridge, so that's what we're using. That one. I want a couple of handfuls of grated cheese. You don't need a lot. Just say probably half to 3/4 of a cup worth. Then we want to dice up our prawns. I dice everything else up just to save time. I'm sure you've seen someone dice up chilli and garlic before, so we just dice it up nice and small pieces. Doesn't have to be like really small, but small enough so it's not big and clumpy. So yeah, it's 250 grams of prawns. I got these yesterday, and this is what's left over from a couple of prawn sangers I made for lunch. But the old Cobb loaf, it's still a crowd favourite. Any party you go to, and really simple to make, and especially for camp ovens, it's really easy to do it, because you only need a lot of, most of the heat will be on the top. You don't have to put too much bottom heat on it. And they're nice and tasty. We'll often do it just as like a lunch. If we're out somewhere, make up a Cobb loaf, chuck it in the camp oven while we're sitting around camp, and have it for sort of late lunch and afternoon. It's quite good. you don't like prawns or seafood, you could probably substitute it for a bit of ham even, or smoked salmon if you don't mind salmon. Chicken, chuck a bit of chicken in there if you want. I'm sure it all be a bit similar, but yeah, the prawns just give that nice seafoody flavour. Good thing I cut the others up, we'll be here all afternoon. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's basically what you want. So yeah, you got 250 grams of prawns roughly. I think I've gone a bit over there. 1 chilli, 2 cloves of garlic, and 2 tablespoons of parsley. And I think that's a little bit more, but it won't matter too much. Bit of lubrication. So yeah, we'll chuck all this in the bowl. Just like that. Then we'll give it a mix. If you think it's a little bit runny, like this one looks a little bit runny, I think that coconut cream, sometimes you get it, it's a bit solid, but this summer heat, North Queensland, obviously keeps everything melted. I might just chuck another handful of grated cheese, and that'll help thicken it up as it cooks. Yeah, we'll get our cob. Actually, first we've got to put the lime juice in, don't we? So you just want the juice of a lime. These ones aren't very juicy. There you are. Mix, and there we'll sort our cob out. So I've already cut him up, got all the guts out of him, made a bit of a dog's breakfast with some of it, but should be all good. And then yeah, we'll just put our stuffing filling in there. That'll probably do for that loaf. And then what we need to do is, I'm going to leave the lid off this, so it'll cook that a bit in the oven. And then when I'm going to ready to serve, or just before serve, I'm going to spray these with a bit of olive oil, and I'll cook them on the grill. So I'll chuck this in the oven and get it going. So yeah, like I said, I'll mainly go with top heat. I'll put a little bit of bottom heat on there, but yeah, I'll get some coals out and I'll fill him up and we'll go from there. See how long it takes. I reckon probably 20-25 minutes at the most, but we'll just keep checking it every 5 or 10 to start with and see how it goes. Rightio, so it's been probably 20 minutes and yeah, it's getting there. Looks the goods. So I reckon I'll give that another 5, and we'll put the rest of the sourdough over on the grill. So we'll get him laid out so crisp him up a bit. Just grab the olive oil, give him a douse in that. Flip him over. Give the other side a douse. Get that out of the way. Loving this new cutting board too. Special one. Set them over a bit of heat and crisp them up a bit, and then by the time they're all good to go, I reckon that cob will be good to tucker into because it smells bloody delicious and I can't wait. I'm starving. Maybe 5 minutes and we'll be eating. Rightio, so I reckon we're pretty good to go. It's 25 minutes I reckon's the number, but it's always going to vary. But we'll get that lid off out of the way. Look at that. Come up quite a treat. So we'll lift that out of there without a bit of dribble. Ooh. That coconut cream might have been just a little bit too runny. But anyway, can't win them all. Get these crispy sourdough bits off, and we'll give her a taste test. Who's doing the taste test, though?
You can.
Rightio. Move that over there out of the way.
Maybe let it rest because
Might
it'll be like lava.
let it cool a little bit, you reckon? Or just dig right in?
It's up to you.
Oh, it's lava, alright. Probably need to put a bit more cheese in it. Anyway, we'll see how she goes.
Got cheese in your beard.
That's good, but as you can see, there's a little bit runny, but nice and tasty. Tastes like the old garlic prawn topper. Delicious. It's all right. Probably just maybe add another handful of cheese in it and a less runny cream cheese, coconut cream. But other than that, if you go, let us know if you go any better than I did in the comments. Cheers.